Hello everybody, my name is Starrapter. Welcome to the channel. This is my review for Star Wars Tales from the Death Star, written by Cavan Scott. This is a graphic novel produced by Dark Horse, and I am at New York Comic Con 2023. I picked this up just a few days earlier. But yeah, this book we're going to be talking about, it's basically an anthology of horror stories. If you're used to what Cavan Scott has been doing with Tales from Vader's Castle, with Tales from the Rancor Pit, these are great thematical stories that really tie into that whole creepy, eerie vibe of October, where it is the Halloween spirit. So we have stories that have a framing device of a character from Kef Bir right before the events of Rise of Skywalker, and this kid is trying to go out to the wreckage of the Death Star, and he's being warned by this spectral spirit. And the spectral spirit basically is the framing device for telling 4 different stories set in whether it be Death Star 1 or Death Star 2. So we have Cavan Scott that's doing all the stories. Then we have specific artists for each one of the 4 stories. All right, so our first story is art by Sue Lee, and that was called Nightmares Long Remembered. Nightmares Long Remembered. This one deals with a Dianoga. It deals with other creatures that are aboard the Death Star. There's this pest killer guy that's hired by the officers to go out and clean out the ship. We also have the creatures. We also have the Wild Squadron. This one has the artwork written by Fico Ossio. Sorry, there's a lot of mayhem going on around here. Plus, I was out late. It is a Comic-Con. It's the 4th day of the convention, so bear with me, folks. Yes, so the Wild Squadron's really fun because it's all these stories about these TIE pilots going around patrolling the Death Star, and there's these spectral ships, different kind of fighters, whether it be the Vector fighters from the High Republic. And it's causing these pilots to go absolutely crazy. So that's a really fun one there. We also have We Shall Double Our Efforts. The artist on this one is Juan Samu, and this one's a lot of fun because it's basically the lengths that this officer will go through to complete his efforts on the Death Star 2. Remember the whole thing with, George Rod saying, "Oh, we will double our efforts." Well, this guy has a design that is going to use zombies from one of Palpatine's artifacts. He uses basically dead workers to try to finish the Death Star faster, and Vader gets involved. So that one's really, really fun. And we also have The Haunting of Grand Moff Tarkin. The artist on this one is Ingo Romling, and this one is such a unique lens into Grand Moff Tarkin and basically what he's thinking about right before he basically dies. It's all about the people, his ghosts that he has basically thrown in to get his achievements. He's thrown a lot of people under the bus, obviously, like Director Krennic and others, even his brother. So we get a little bit of his backstory in this one as well. So, and it does tie into the end of this story, and the framing is there. It ends, and we get the resolution all in one story. And I really like just the idea of Dark Horse publishing completed stories in these nice hardback traditions. We just got an announcement today that IDW is going to be doing original graphic novels for the Qui-Gon, for Obi-Wan, for more characters. So I'm liking this kind of medium, this kind of format of releasing stories where you can consume them all in one sitting, or take a break, do one story a day. I like that kind of. We got Marvel for single issues. These are with the collected editions. But I'm rambling on long enough. I gotta say, I recommend Tales from the Death Star. Comes in just in time for Halloween. Some really cool Star Wars spooky stories in this one. For more on Star Wars, you're already in the right place. Go ahead and subscribe at youtube.com/Starrapter. Thanks so much for watching, and may the Force be with you always.
Thanks for checking out the video. Please hit that thumbs up symbol. It helps me know that I'm making content that you guys enjoy. And if you enjoyed this video, I also include 2 videos down below you guys should check out. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It helps support me, and it notifies you guys of when I get new videos up on the channel. You can also contact me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Starrapter.